The second phase started by the marriage alliances. What do you think happened in this time back in 1429, or now we are approaching to 1430? This area here started to be crowded, and so Lady Eleanor and Lord Lampard fell in love. Then Lord Lampard proposed to Lady Eleanor, and that was the first marriage alliance. Next, the white player felt threatened by this marriage alliance in that region beside him, and decided to ally with the black player. So Prince Charles of Stanbury decided to propose to Lady Isabel, and that was the second marriage alliance, which took place in the very moment of announcing the first alliance. So apparently the yellow player and the green player, they felt lonely, and Prince Arthur, I believe, I will confirm later, decided to propose to Lady Blanche, and that was the third alliance, and the game started to heat up. Next phase is the election for bishopric, and you can see that there is only one bishopric was occupied. All the villages here, bishopric number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, all these villages were occupied, and basically there was one candidate from the green player, which is Lord Terry, and of course there was no candidate for the pink player, as there was no male candidates. However, there was Eric, could be as potential candidate, and Lord Henry of the yellow player. However, you could say, or you could tell, that green player has most of the votes, as he has 1 vote from this village, 2 votes from the main capital of bishopric number 5, and 1 vote for his other village here. So he has a total of 4 votes. And the pink player has only 1 vote. Of course, all his candidates nominated that Lord Terry become the bishop of bishopric number 5. And that was a very crucial movement. Of course, no election for bishop or king takes place. We'll move to the second phase, which is the card drawing phase. Let's see what happened. Now, after all the negotiation is the card drawing phase. Every player drew his card, and though there was no calamities this turn, no bad events, now card playing time. The blue player played good harvest in his bishopric number 1. Next, the green player decided to play also another Lord card, Lady Jeanine, and she landed in the main city. Next, the black player, where he played good weather after the heavy rain, which is thematically does make sense. Regarding the pink player, played nothing. And here comes the turn of the yellow player, where he played another Lord card, Lord Gwavin. He landed in his main city, Borg. And the white player, after his recent marriage, his sister Miriel came to play, and she was in Turo. That was the card phase. Now the income collection. Let's calculate for the blue player. He gets 2 denaries for 2 villages and 2 denarii for each mill. This is 4 plus 2, 6. And he gains 1 denarii for each mill he has because of the heavy good harvest. So he get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 denarii, which is interesting. Next, the green player income. He gets, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 villages, an additional 4 for the mills. This is 5, 6, 7, 8 denarii also. Now, the black player, he has only 1 village, so he got 1 denarii with 2 mills. This is 5, 6, 7 denarii because of the good weather. Next is the pink player turn. I think he will get the most money. He has 4 villages. This is 4 denarii. And 2 mills, another 4, it's 8. And he will get additional 1 denarii for mill. So he will get a total of 10 denarii. Now the yellow player. 1 village, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 denarii for the yellow player. Next is the white player. He also gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 denarii. Now it's the time to spend the money. Let's see what happened. Okay, just I missed to mention that the pink player decided to play 1 diplomacy token, and she spent some quality time with Lord Lampart discussing the future of their ruling kingdom. Now we start with the purchase phase with the blue player. The blue player decided to buy 2 additional mills by 6, and he put it in his other city, in other village. Now there is 1 more mill to purchase, and it was the turn of the green player. The green player paid all his 8 denarii. He purchased 1 mill and 1 knight by 3, 1 men of arm. The mill landed with his lady. He tried at first to put the units in this area, but as per the rules, he can't put units only on cities or with lords. So eventually his additional units, he put it in siege. Now the purchase phase for the black player. Let's see what happened. Regarding the black player, apparently he decided to purchase 2 knights and 1 sergeant and he only can put it in his only village or city, and these 2 knights and 1 man of arm cost 7. He paid that and put all his units in his only village. Next, it was the pink player turn, where cleverly decided we should discard this card now. Cleverly decided to use all the 10 denarii he has, paid 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 villages, so he paid 1 denarii for each village to purchase the title. Now Eleanor is the Duchess of this fiefdom, and this is the first victory point, and the remaining 2 denarii left, he purchased 2 men of arm, and those 2 men of arm were landed in Blay over here. Now is the yellow player turn. Let's see what happened and come back. Apparently I missed to add Lord Philip to the black player in his only village also. He better be careful. If his bishopric rolled a play card, he will be doomed. Let me search for, yes, Philip. We'll put it here. We'll continue the purchase phase, where the yellow player paid 6 out of his 7 denarii, so he have 1 denarii remaining, and he purchased 1 knight and 3 men of arm and put it in his capital city. Next, the white player, he purchased 1 knight and 3 men of arm, a cost of 6. He still has 1 more denarii. He put 1 knight and 1 man of arm with Prince Charles. And the other 2 remaining men of arm with Lady Muriel in the main city. Interesting. Okay, now apparently is the movement phase. Let's see what happened. Now we will start with the movement phase. The movement phase starts with the blue player. Lord Lampard moved north with 1 knight, occupying this lovely village. And that's it. Next is the green player turn, where Lady Janine takes with her 1 knight and 1 man of arm from CJ, moving to this village, continuing to the up north village, trying to conquer this village. Did anything else take place? I will review and come back. Yes, what happened also for the green player, that Bishop Terry goes back to CG for protecting himself in the city and other political issues. Next, the black player 10, where Lady Isabel takes 1 man of arm with her to this village, leaving her unit as a garrison in that village. And also Lord Eric moves to this village with 2 knights and 2 men of arm. Let's take them. Yes. He takes with him 2 men of arms and 2 knights to this village. Then he leaves 1 sergeant behind and continue marching, occupying this village. Next is the pink player turn, where Lady Eleanor retreat with her garrison here, and she goes back to the main village, to the main city. Also, Guinevere leaves this village and goes back to the main city. Next now is the yellow player turn. Let's see what happened. Regarding the yellow player, Prince Arthur takes 1 sergeant with him to this village, and he goes back safely again. And also Lord Guinevere takes 2 knights and 1 sergeant with him to the east, trying to conquer this village. And now is the white player turn. Let's see how it went. The white player started moving by Prince Charles, taking with him 2 sergeants to this village, and continued his march, leaving behind 1 man of arms. And regarding Lady Muriel, she moved through this village and reaching this village, taking with her 2 men of arms. Now she has 2 knights and 2 men of arms. Now the movement phase was done. Regarding phase number 5, we'll see if any battle takes place. Actually, yes, we have here only 1 battle where Lord Guinevere tried to conquer this village. Lord Guinevere decided to attack. He has 2 knights, 1 man of arms, and the Lord, so another man of arms, so he rolls 2 dice. And the black player only defends with 1 die, as he has only 1 garrison in militia. What happened in that game? The black player rolled more than enough, 5 fiefs, killing the only militia for the black. And the black player rolled 2 fiefs, killing 1 man of arms also, because the other are knights, he cannot touch them. And now he occupies this village. We conclude the battle in this round. No victory conditions are met, only 1 victory point for the pink player, Lady Eleanor. Now we will continue to the 3rd phase, moving the first player marker to the green player. Let's see what happened. Let the 3rd phase begin.